right now.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yes. Oh, wow. Nada. Estaba escuchando
No,
tu
no, show
live.
your face. Show
Siempre,
your face.
siempre me gusta escucharte porque a pesar de todo siento que eres bastante sabio, como que sabes muchas cosas para tu corta edad.
No, yo leyendo libros, y vaina. Ujú.
Sí, pero eso es bueno, te da más conocimiento y todo eso.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Yashua. I want to meet you one of these days.
I
O
hope.
ir a un concierto tuyo, no sé.
Sí, sí, así, así.
Sí.
Hagamos concierto después de all this quarantine stuff. Let's just do it.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Uh, Tell me about yourself.
¿De mí qué quieres saber?
I don't know. Everything.
¿Ah? Hazme
Everything.
preguntas.
Okay. I like education. Are you going to school?
Uh, yeah, right now, no. I was going to school to do to be a coder. It's medical coding.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know about it? Yeah. It
Yeah.
was yeah. I finished that and now I'm just working and probably going to school next year again to finish that.
Oh, okay. Okay. How
Yes.
many years does that take? And how
Uh
old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh, okay. So like college.
Yes. Um that takes like I don't know, 2, 4 years. It's very long because se actualiza cada año, agregan nuevos códigos que tienes que aprender
Wow.
y así,
Wow.
y nada.
So that's like a computer, ¿no? Código en la computadora.
Sí, es actualmente por libros, se hace manual y también
Oh, okay.
obviamente electrónico por computadora también.
Wow. Nunca he
Sí,
escuchado eso.
¿no?
Pero, ¿cómo se? La única manera que yo, la única razón que yo sé de eso es porque yo vi la película de Facebook. Y
Ok,
Facebook, el muchacho hacía mucho código para el internet y cosas así.
qué bien.
So, me lo
Sí,
imaginé
es
como
muy
eso.
interesante, de hecho,
Sí, sí.
bastante. Aprendes todo el tiempo.
Wow. Pero mis lovers son lindas.
Oh, gracias.
Ya, o sea, I'm like,
Oh my
¿con,
God.
con, con quién es que me voy a casar? ¿Con cuál es? No, no.
No sé, con algunas de nosotras, ¿qué crees?
Sí, no, me encantaría. Me encantaría que casarme con una persona que me conozca desde tiempo.
Claro que sí, claro que sí.
No, be nice.
Ya. Y entonces, ¿cuándo vas a sacar nueva música? ¿Qué tienes en mente?
Mm, pronto, pronto.
¿Pronto? Wow, that's good news.
Good news, great news. Pronto, pronto.
Yeah.
Estamos en eso. Pero no, no sé, actually, I don't know. Seguro dejo la música y me pongo a pintar.
No, ¿por qué? Bueno, puedes hacer los dos, si
Puedo hacerlo.
quieres. Claro.
Yeah.
Nunca dejes la música. La música es algo tuyo natural que lo haces y transmite pasión, de todo, muchas, muchas emociones. Por eso
Sí.
me gusta tu música,
Ah, sí, ¿qué te gusta?
porque es diferente, siento que, um, no sé, como que transmites un, a different vibe, you know?
Beautiful.
Sí.
Everybody keeps saying that, it's different vibe.
I know, it's the truth. Yeah,
I think sometimes it's not the painting, it's the painter.
yeah, actually. And
Yeah,
the message, el mensaje detrás de la pintura.
yeah, yeah. It
Sí.
comes from a good place, that's for sure.
Yeah, eso es lo que más me llama la atención de una canción o algo. lo que realmente transmite, lo que quiere dejar dicho o quiere dejar enseñar la canción, las
Beautiful.
emociones.
Ujú,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
ujú.
Qué bien.
¿Cómo fue tu día? ¿Todo bien?
Mi día fue muy bien, un poco ocupado en el trabajo, pero todo bien.
¿Estás trabajando de la casa?
No, yo trabajo en un centro de plasma,
Ujú.
entonces donde van donantes a donar su plasma y de la plasma hacen
¿Qué,
medicina para personas que tienen algunas dificultades, o sea, que son enfermas y necesitan de plasma para poder tomar sus medicamentos y así.
qué es plasma?
El plasma es como parte de la proteína que tienes en tu sangre,
Ujú.
entonces es sacada desde su sangre. Se hace un proceso en una máquina que la máquina es que saca el plasma de tu sangre. No sé si me doy a entender.
Sí, sí, como un filtro,
Sí, oh, sorry.
como un
Sí,
filtro.
entonces hay una pequeña, no sé cómo se dice en español, se dice bowl. Entonces, it's being súper rápido, entonces saca el plasma de tu sangre y luego te la devuelve a tu cuerpo. Así.
Movie, ok.
Es bastante complejo, pero interesante.
Qué
Yeah.
heavy. ¿Qué te dio? ¿De dónde llegó tu pasión para hacer eso?
Si te es algo,
Me
it's
encanta tu
crazy.
filter. Ahora mismo yo me estoy dando cuenta que hay muchas cositas flying around.
I know. It's
You got like
crazy.
the frame and the side, like it's
Yeah,
lit.
I got a whole thing here.
Hey, yo. Yo, we lit. All right, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. Pero contestando tu pregunta,
Sí.
yo cuando era un poco más joven decía que no me gustaba la medicina porque se toma mucho tiempo para estudiar y te quita mucho tiempo, tú sabes, y así. Y mírame ahora estoy en el field, I mean, to be a doctor or something like that. Yeah, la vida
So,
da muchas vueltas.
a ti no te gustaba estudiar.
Sí me gustaba, pero no para ser médico o estar en medicina, ¿me entiendes?
Okay.
Me gustaba business and stuff like that.
Fine. Fine.
So, yeah.
Nice. Well, you could do both, like you told me.
Sí, también.
I,
Ambas.
I like your nunal. It's like Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, thank you. That's
Fine.
that's my best profile though.
Yeah, it's lit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What side is that? Your right side or your left side?
My left.
Your left, right? I don't know
Mhm.
what it is.
Why?
I don't know what it is because I love my left side. A lot of people like their
You
left
do?
side. You
I
like the right.
think that's our best profile. I don't know why and how, but it does. It is. I mean,
You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? That I think it just came to me.
what?
When you look at yourself in the mirror, you see
Hmm.
your left side. Because
Hmm.
when you're looking at someone, talking to someone, you're looking at their left side.
That's
So we're
right.
so used to, over the
To
years,
the
looking
left
at our
side.
left side that we don't ever pay attention to our right side. When in reality, when someone talks to us, they pay attention to our right side
Exactly.
because it's your left side.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
We
Yeah.
cracked the code.
Yes. Oh my
New
god.
coding.
Yeah. Yes. A
Right.
new one. ¿Cómo le llamaremos? Left side.
Left side.
Face. Yeah.
Profile pic. I don't know.
Profile. Yes. Left
Hashtag
side
profile.
profile. Hmm. I like
Hashtag we
it.
don't know. Hashtag we did it. Hashtag 2020. It's going crazy.
2020.
A
Wow.
lot of
Yes,
people.
2020 is crazy
It's
so far.
crazy. I'm pretty sure like maybe the second half of 2020 will be lit.
I think so. I
It will
hope
be
so.
lit.
It
It
will.
will.
Let's pray for that.
Pray for it. Just pray for it.
Yes.
Hey, it's good to meet you.
It's
Good to
good to
talk to you.
meet you too, finally. Yeah.
Yes, finally. Write to me. let's talk. Let's keep the
Okay, I
conversation going.
will. I think I
Okay.
do randomly sometimes. But
Okay.
anyways, yeah, it was nice to talking to you, Joshua. Take care, and I hope you release more songs so I can listen to it. I
What
like
did he?
my favorite is Si tú no me llamas and
Yep.
cuál más, Go Baby
Oh.
goes hard, and yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them.
And
So
what did you
yeah,
say your name was again?
Nicole,
Oh, Nicole.
sí, Nicole.
Yeah, I think I clicked on your name because of
You
that, because of your name.
you did. Mm.
Mm-hmm. I like your name, Nicole. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Well,
All right.
buenas noches.
Okay.
Gracias por esta conversación. Fue muy interesante.
Gracias, gracias también. Gracias.
Nada. Pasa
Buongiorno.
buenas.
Hola,
Bye.
molto bene. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Beautiful. Yeah, I do. Intriguing conversations. I like it. I like it. Lovers are beautiful. Wow. All of them has been beautiful. One had the fire bun on the top. The other one had fire hair. One had the, the nose piercing. One was all crazy with the glasses. So beautiful. This one had a fire freckle. Lit. I like things like, I don't know. You can find something beautiful in anyone, even though they feel like they're not, or even though they feel like they're not, or I don't know. There just could be just something beautiful. It could be your hair. It could be a freckle. It could be that you wear this. It could be your crazy hair. It could be how you look without makeup. It could be anything that just is so beautiful. God made an amazing creation in everyone. I love. I find beauty in everyone. It's beautiful. So that's why I'm like not, you know, trying to hit up girls and like talk to them and stuff like that. It's just like I want the one to like come and sweep me off my feet, because if I just go in, I'm gonna fall in love with everybody. I'm gonna just be just falling in love with everybody over here. People hitting me up, I gotta ignore it because I'm like, I don't want to fall in love with you. I don't know if you're the one or not. I don't know, whatever. But I do fall in love with just like something about them. Trust your process. Yes, yes, that's great. Thank you, Alex. Alex. Why stop being shy? Going, lit. All right, bet. I'm back. It was good. Lit. Stop being shy. It was good. Hey you. Hey you. Let's do the next things without my shirt. How about that? Stop being shy. Yeah, sometimes I'm shy. Sometimes I'm whatever. It's whatever though. I think we could. I think it's nice to be vulnerable. Sometimes I don't like being vulnerable. Sometimes I do. Like today, I don't know. I just feel like being vulnerable. Not being vulnerable, but just like that's just. I don't want to wear the mask that is unseen. You know what I'm saying? You know that mask. You're pretending to be something that you're not, or you're just pretending to be cool. I just want to be myself, bro. I don't really want to be like. There's so much stress. Like, yo, you gotta be this. You gotta be that. You gotta act like this. You gotta act like that, bro. Just relax, bro. Take it easy, bro. It's 2020. We alive. We lit. Relax. Just want to release music. I don't care about it. I don't care about it. I don't care what people have to say. I don't care about fame. I don't care about none of that, bro. I just want to release music. I have so many stories that I haven't seen, that I haven't shared. I just want to release my music, bro. Back up. I don't care. I want to dance. I want to show my dancing. Yo, what's good? I don't care. That wasn't even nothing. I was just like, all right, whatever. Record me, bro. Like, I don't know, record me. Like, see what comes out. That came out, post. Yeah, I got this new song, your post. Like, it's just like that. Like, no stress, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be, that's just the way it gotta be, for real. I wanna have messy eyebrows. My hair, I cut my hair out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Que feo que sea así, en serio. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I feel like not everybody's gonna like the things that I do, I guess, from now on or whatever, but as long as I'm like happy, I think that's what I want. As long as I'm like, and I think it's great. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. Don't be confused when people are hating. It just means that you're doing something dope. When people are hating, when people are whatever, it's just you gotta look at it from the other perspective. Why are they doing that? Did it really? You really had to take your time out of your day to write something negative to me? I must be important. I must be doing something lit. I'm lit. I must be doing something right. Don't be arrogant. I don't want to be arrogant. I'm still finding the balance of it. I still want to be myself, humble, lit, just, but I also have to be just kind of careless with, and it's so easy to be like, people say, like, oh, just be yourself, just be yourself. Not most of the people are saying be yourself, they're not being themselves. I know that because I used to say it, be yourself, and I wasn't being myself. So sometimes you have to know where the advice is coming from. Are you actually being an example of what you're saying? If you're not being an example of what you're saying, don't talk to me. I'm sorry. You're just saying nonsense. You have to walk what you are. You have to walk what you say. Don't come to me saying something that you're not. Don't be posting cars and whatever when you don't drive a car. You didn't even have your license. I don't got my license. I can't be posting things about cars. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking to me about about my relationship when you're single. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking to me about marriage when you're not married. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they want to say advice. It's good to say. It's great. I could say a bunch of advice that I don't necessarily do myself. But I could give you an advice. Yeah, I could definitely give you advice. But that I'm living in it, in my advice, or what I say, no, not all the time. Now, you know, you know, but people have to sometimes climb out of their high horse and just like, bro, you ain't doing all that you saying, bro. You ain't doing all that you saying, bro. You're not, you know. I can't say this, be happy, because I'm happy. I can't say this, be happy. Yeah, and I can actually say be yourself because I'm on the journey of really just being myself. I am right now. I am right now. I'm being really myself. I am right now. I have no filter. And maybe you could ask a question like, oh, how would you have a filter? Well, you have certain people in your life that, dictate and, say this and say and do this. Oh, we post this. Oh, don't do that now. Don't. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to another one. I'm working out, getting lit. Oh, what's
What's
good? Yo, what's
good?
good? What's up, girl?
¿Qué lo que de lo mío? What's
Hello,
up?
good. What's popping? How you
Oh my
doing?
gosh.
Look at your eyes.
Boy, I am in bed. You hear me? Ain't nobody moving me from this spot.
I,
Oh yeah, this thing is like, how do I get off of this and VR? Oh, there we go. You said something about my eyes.
your eyes.
Yeah,
Let me get
I
like
can't
a
see what.
third of it, and I can just put it. So beautiful. What? That's great.
Thank you.
I heard that
See,
people with
the problem with it is I can't see, so those are gonna come back on. What were you saying?
right, okay, cool. I'm all blurry and stuff. How bad
Yeah,
is it? How bad is it?
it's pretty bad. Like
Really?
if I don't wear my glasses, I really can't see. Like if you were 3 feet in front of me, you would be
Yep,
blurry. You would be like a blob. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Mhm.
3 feet?
3 feet.
Are you blind? Nah, it's just blind. Let's just do it like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna join you with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, bless. Thank
That's
you.
good.
But nah, how's the weather? How are you maintaining yourself and thing? I am over here losing it because I'm not into TikTok and posting stuff, and like I feel like just my motivation for posting and feeling the need to, like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just I'm
Mm-hmm.
not into those things. So it's like everybody's like doing all these dances and everything, and I'm like, I'm not
But
gonna hop on the wave because I'm the type of person that if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it, period. Like I've been in my thoughts so much during quarantine, and but it's been really good for me because I know what I'm gonna do as soon as I get out of this.
fire, what's that? Or will you want to share it or not?
Sure. So I already went to school. I have a
Okay.
bachelor's of public health, and I graduated from college 2 years ago.
Wow,
And
congratulations.
oh, thank you. So after that, I was working in like that industry, and it just didn't work out basically. And I'm also an artist, like I'm a singer and
Yep.
a songwriter. And so I really felt called to quit my job to pursue my music career. So that's what I
Mm.
did. And it's been now, I want to say 7 months of doing that. And, it has its moments where it's like up here and then it's down. And when
Yeah.
you're independent, it's better, but it's harder because you're putting on so many different hats. You understand?
Yep.
So
Oh, wow. You're putting on so many different hats. What's
yeah,
up?
like it's
Yep.
a lot, only people who are in it for real understand what I mean when I say that. And
Right.
especially when you're so attached to your craft and you want it to come out the way you want it to come out, you're very skeptical in letting someone into your team. Like I've pretty much learned how to do everything, um
Yep.
because I want to make sure no one is manipulating my sound or my vision.
Fire. Fire.
um but anyways, I've been doing that for a while now, and it's not that I'm displeased with my decision. It's just I feel like God has more for me. And whenever I get that weird unsettling feeling that I'm not fully in my purpose, I kind of shut down. And so I've been praying a lot, and I've been talking to my mom and like friends and stuff, and I really want to go back to school. And I think that's why I've been so like anxious, because that discipline factor in my life has been gone now for 2 years. And I
Mm.
really, really want to be a counselor, like a relationships counselor, like a
No
marriage
way.
counselor. Yeah, like I'm really, really into that.
No
So
way.
that's the plan.
Yo, that sounds lit.
Yeah, I'm
What? So,
excited. I
so
think
what will happen? What will happen to the music?
it'll be there. It'll always be there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I consider myself a very versatile person. Like I know that I have what it takes to do both. Um, if you want something bad enough, you put the time in. So
Right. Right.
I can
Right.
still, like, I mean, I've been doing music for 13 years now, and I always had it. I always was going to school while I was doing it. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep doing that, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like I do music because it genuinely makes me happy. And
Right.
like, there's a lot of people who like they do it because they want to become famous, or they do it to kind of not necessarily get attention, but get like validation. And for me,
Yep.
it's just,
Yep.
I do things because I love them. Like music has always been huge in my life. Like I'm Dominican.
Yeah.
So you know how it is growing up. Like it's around us constantly. And I don't know, it's just something that I've always done. I've always sung my feelings. I've always written everything down, and it's kind of been an escape and like therapeutic for me. So it's something that I'm never going to drop, but it may have to
Right.
be on the back burner when I am pursuing like counseling and becoming a professional in the field. And who knows, maybe I could be over here like have a patient in my office. I'd be like, oh, you wanna hear a song real quick? On the
Yep.
phone.
Yep. That's what you want to do. You know what? You know what? You know what? Relationship problems is usually because they're not hearing songs. So, you know what I'm saying? Music helps you therapeutically be intact with your feelings. So, I'm going to just play my mixtape real quick.
Exactly. It's like, all right, so good talk. I'll see you guys next week. Make sure that you go on iTunes right now and listen to my EP. That's
Right
your
now.
homework.
Or if you don't have that, if you know they're a little old, you just like this five. It's like outside the door. You could get it for $5, $10, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little
It's
CD there.
creating timeless music is very important for me because I don't want it just to be relevant right now. I want someone to be able to listen to it 10 years from now and be like, oh, snap.
Yeah,
I
yeah, no, for sure.
feel you. You understand?
Yep, yep.
Mm. But
I
I
love it.
basically, sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
What
No,
were you
no, go ahead.
saying? Okay. No, that I'm just like, it's always going to be there, but I'm moving in another direction. I just feel like I'm really good at talking. Let's just be real. Like, for lack of better words, like I like talking. I love listening to people, and I can still use my voice. Just I'm going to use it in more ways than one. And it's so crazy. I was telling my friend yesterday, actually, I took this class in church like 4 years ago. And one of the ladies that was in my group told me, oh, God last night I had a revelation. And I was like, okay, share it with us. And she said, he told me that you're going to be a pastor one day. And I'm looking around the room like, who's she talking
No way.
to? And she was like, I'm talking to you, Rachel. And I was like, at 4 years ago, I feel like I was a completely different person. You get me? So
Mhm.
when she
Mhm.
said that to me, it was very shocking. And
You're like, what?
I mean, I've always believed in God. I'm a Christian, and yeah, that sounds lit, but I don't think that I'm equipped, and I just don't really ever see myself doing that. And at the time, I was still in college, and I was very like, I'm going to become a doctor, I'm going to become a singer, I'm going to do all these things. So becoming a pastor was like the last thing on my list of
Mine.
things to
Yeah.
accomplish. And so when she said that, it kind of took me back. But the more I think about it and the more I pray about it and the older I get, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really feel like that is my calling. It's so
Wow.
weird. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't believe her back then. And I'm just living it day by day. I'm just allowing myself to be led. And I'm like, you can't plan too far in advance.
Okay.
Life
Okay,
is
I
going
see.
to happen. You know what I mean? Like,
So
just,
step by step, taking it,
mm-hmm,
being in the present.
yeah, like, do your best at what it is that is in front of you right now and just continue to pray about your situation, and those doors will open or they're going to close, but either way you're going to win because it's being done for your highest good. So it's like you can't question too much of what goes on. You just got to trust and go with the flow sometimes. Like I consider myself a really big planner, but sometimes I over plan, and then when things don't go the way I planned them, I get upset. But if you tell yourself like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, but God may have different plans for me. And when he switches it up on me or like pulls the rug from under me, and I don't like it, it's still going to be okay. Like, I'm going to be fine. It's just an adjustment. You know, change. People have a really hard time accepting change.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I've had to make a lot of changes in the past couple of years, but I'm very thankful that I went through all that stuff because I took something away from everything. When you're living in the moment of like discomfort, you don't feel that way. But then I don't know, it's so weird. Like if I could give advice to the younger people in here or just like anybody who's younger than me is that, you know, it's going to be okay. Like
Yeah.
what you're going through right now is literally just a moment. It's just a season. It's not happening to you. You're literally witnessing it. Like it's not you.
Mm,
You're witnessing
mm.
the thing happening to you and it's going to pass. And it's just molding you. It's just making you stronger. And it's just literally, I could go on a tangent about that, but
Go ahead.
the older you get, if you allow yourself to mature and you actually do listen to people's wisdom and stuff, the older you get, the more you will be okay with the way things turn out. You can't be a control freak. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that are out of our control, like the situation right now. Por ejemplo,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you just gotta look at the positive, man. Like for me, I'm a homebody. I'm a natural homebody. And if I do go out, it's for like silly things like grocery shopping, going out to lunch with a friend, or like hang out with family and stuff, or going to an amusement park or whatever. But like, so when this
Mm.
whole coronavirus thing happened, it didn't affect me that much because I was always pretty much home. Um, but I was like so thankful because I've been so much in my thoughts for years now. Like, what am I doing with my life? I should already know what I'm doing with my life. I should already know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I'm 23. I'm going to be 24 this year.
Oh, beautiful.
And so that the unknown is so damn scary. And when you
Yes.
don't get instant answers, you're like, you really do go into like an anxiety attack or like a state of depression. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say that I've gone through depression because that's a very big term to use, you know, and I honestly pray for people who do have that and struggle with that. But I've hit a point in my life twice now where I feel like I hit rock bottom. Like, I need air, I need help me. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It's just so frustrating. Like, I went to school, I got a full-time job, and I pretty much checked all the boxes and I did everything that I thought I had to do, and I still felt super empty. So explain that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much more to life than just following the society's norms or whatever. Like, your health and your happiness are the most important things, period.
Yes.
If you're
Yeah.
happy delivering newspapers for the rest of your life, go for it. And do not let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just pleasing others is, yeah, it, you know, you get a little kick from it, but that only lasts so long.
Mm. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I love that. I like your um where your mind is at.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of everything. I think everything that you said was um um valid.
Valid. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right on, right on, right on the word. You were using the word of God. You were using, you know,
Mm-hmm.
different hats. I like you know the struggle, and you're a witness, like you said. You know that it can fly by. Thank you. I think I'm mostly saying thank you because I feel like your words were just validation and perspective. I think it's all about perspective, seeing it from
Mm-hmm.
everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
You know, and you're just witnessing it, but you're going through it. You're gonna go through it. It's not like you're stuck. You're
exactly.
gonna go through it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I love that. That's great.
It's just lessons. You got to
Yeah,
ask yourself what your pain is begging from you. It's not there for no reason. Like it's trying to communicate with you. Like, hello, I'm
it's
trying to
trying to
teach
show
you
you something.
something here, you know?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
You know, you brought up like somebody before was talking about like your music and you putting out stuff and they were like saying their favorite songs. And it got me thinking and I was like, you know, my favorite songs that you have put out are like Lonely Colors and that one um I don't remember exactly. I don't know if you named it or not, but it was something like The Time Is Coming Any Day.
I
And
know
like
it's
those were personally my favorite because I felt like no one influenced your decision making on those songs. Am I right?
mm, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I just like I love your stuff, don't get me wrong. But and I can't sit here and like be like, this is you because I don't know you like that. But the authenticity comes through.
yes,
And
yeah,
I agree with everyone that your sound is different, but I don't know. There's just something. I think it's like it's not necessarily okay. How would I put this? When you love a person and when you love an artist, it doesn't matter what they put out, you're gonna like it because you're just like a hardcore fan. And I feel like that's why no matter what you put out, your fans love it because tú tienes ángel. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have a really good aura. And when you I mean I can tell. I don't know if that's because I'm also an artist, but um I can tell the things that you have worked on by yourself. And they're my
yeah,
favorite. I just think I don't know, it's just also what you're talking about. It's relevant and it's the words behind your lyrics are meaningful in those two that I mentioned. Um and that's why I like them. And I don't know. I just feel like you sound the best in those because it's you for real, for real.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, those songs, yeah. I think those were just. Don't get me wrong. Every other song that I've written, maybe the intention or the sound wasn't. They were just. I guess they were just telling me like, or I guess not they. I guess the whole. Sometimes they wouldn't even say, but just the mood or whatever. It was just like, let's just do what's out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, and nobody influenced my writing. That's my writing. Those are
Right.
my. Those are my chords. Those are my. My musicality is there in my writing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use other writers and stuff just because I don't even know why I did it. I didn't need them, but the, I guess I was humbling for me because I understand their how they write, how their perspective. Some of them are do it so beautifully, and they do it beautiful, and sometimes they others are just like, oh, this and that. Oh, maybe you could use this word. Oh, maybe you could use that. Oh, maybe you could use this. Maybe what about this melody? What? It's just like wait, wait, wait. Because a song is not made. I'm sorry, I like my bill. A song
It's
is
fine.
not made. Um, I spent 3 days. No, I spent like 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
without creating any music, and I noticed that a real song doesn't come to you by it. They come to you. It doesn't.
Absolutely. Yes. You
They
don't
come
just
to.
like dedicating some time to write is so hard.
It's
Like I
hard.
have to pull over. I've had to jump out the shower. I've had to go
Mm-hmm.
outside in the middle of things to voice record things on my phone. It's
Exactly.
like a sentence.
Exactly.
That's it. And
Yep.
then
Yep.
you build off of that.
Those are the ones.
Those
You know what I'm
are the
saying?
ones.
Those are the ones. The
Mm-hmm.
ones that are like, yo, you waking up, you have it in a dream. Have you ever had a song in a dream and you're
Mm-hmm.
waking up with the melody and you're just like,
Yes.
you sound all whack. You don't even know what tone you're in. Like what? You forget or whatever. But anyways, though, what my point was just like I've had those are my true. But the other ones I did like nobody. They influenced me, I guess, in the sound and like let's go aim to this. But
Mm-hmm.
as in writing, as in everything, it was always it's always been me. It's
Mm-hmm.
always been, and I think that's great because though is a sound particularly where I wouldn't necessarily do, though there were things that I wouldn't necessarily do. You can still hear me in my lyrics. You can still hear my story. You
Yeah.
can still hear, and I'm not, because I feel like it's my stuff, and I don't feel like I want to be saying like, like why would I be saying that about my music? But
But it's good because later on you can look back and see your progress, like how much you've grown. And you know what? Another thing that I like about my own stuff is whenever I feel kind of unmotivated, I'll go back and listen to my things. Or whenever I feel like sad, por ejemplo, I listen to the song that I wrote when I was sad. And then after I listen to it, I'm like, girl, we ain't going back there.
we ain't going back there,
We
nah.
ain't going back there. Listen to yourself. Listen to the pain in your voice. You are not going back there. You wrote that song to remind yourself never to feel like that again. And it really helps. Like in the beginning of this quarantine, I even went longer than you without writing a song. I went an entire month. And
Whoa,
that's a really long time. And I was
that's
like,
painful.
the writer's block was so bad. But it was because
Bad.
I was just, my mind was going in like 1,000 directions about my family in New York, my family in DR, my dad who lives in Georgia. I'm here in Florida, and like the pandemic and my career, just so many things I could keep
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? So the last thing on my mind was music, to be honest with you. I was just
Okay.
like, I gotta figure this out. Like I need to quiet this in here. And then when I started kind of getting into a good routine and I started praying more and just being just basically surrendering to this process and to this new living
Way.
situation,
Mm-hmm.
is when all
Mm-hmm.
the ideas started coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I gotta tell you this because I've been dying to tell you. So,
Okay.
okay. So back in September, I'm sorry. All these comments are like right on my face.
Right, I know. I want to see your eyes. I can't see it. Well, I can see it, but I want to see your face.
Okay. Toma.
No, no, no. You could put. I can still see your eyes with the glasses. I want you to see me too when
Okay.
you're.
All right. So listen. So I
Alright.
went to, okay. So in September of last year, I was still
Mhm.
working where I was working over here. And I found out that that Pepsi thing, I don't remember what it's called, but I just know that you were
Yes.
performing and so was CNCO, okay?
Yes.
So as soon as I found out, I was like, oh, no, like I gotta put in my PTO now. And so
Mhm.
I told my boss, I was like, so listen, I'm not gonna be here Thursday or Friday. Like I really, I gotta go do something or whatever. And I was like, it's for my music. And he was very, very respectful and understanding that that was like my dream.
Right.
So he's like,
Yeah.
I understand. I understand. And so basically, long story short, I went to Miami. And I wasn't lying. Like I really did have meetings and like I was trying to like meet people and whatever. But then I think it was Thursday or Friday, que sé yo, was the event. Okay. So I get to Miami and I'm in Tampa. So I drove and it was like 4.5, 5 hours. And I'm like, getting there and I was like, I drive by the venue before I went to my hotel. And there was already girls like lined up. And I was like, ay, Jesús magnifica. Like, I haven't even checked into my hotel. I haven't even gotten ready. It's going to be at least 2 hours until I get back to this place. By the time I get in that line, it's going to be a mile away. So I get ready. I'm just like, con calma. And my mom was with me. So she was like, Rachel, relax. Like, you're going to get in. All right, so I
Mhm.
go, I get in line, and when I tell you, it started raining, Yashua, so hard, so hard.
Really?
If anyone is in here and understands the pain,
There's a few that are there.
it
Yeah.
was raining. It was like, it was cloudy, you know, it was a little sprinkle, and then out of nowhere it went 0 to 1,000,000. It was so
Mhm.
bad. It looked like we all jumped in swimming pools, and I had a meeting the next day to go sing for somebody.
Oh no.
So I was like, lo siento, mi vida, I am leaving. So I got in my car and I left. I didn't even,
Oh
okay, hold
snap!
on.
No way. Okay.
So I left and I was like, I can't get sick. I'm sorry. So I left. I went back to the hotel. The person that was like the concierge or whatever was like, "You're back already, and why are you soaked?" And I was like, "Don't even talk to me about it right now. I'm so pissed. Like I drove all the way over here for
Mhm.
this, whatever." So I changed, and I was looking, you know, A1. Like I had a nice outfit on, whatevs. I
Right.
go
Right.
into the room. I put on some boyfriend jeans, a big hoodie, and some sneakers on. My hair was still soaking wet. I did not care, and I was like, "Mom, I'm hungry. Let's go eat." So we go
Right.
eat.
Right.
We go eat.
What you eat? What you eat?
I ate Cuban food, but I was like, you know,
Oh.
when you're kind of upset, your appetite changes.
Yep.
I
Yep.
had one empanada, that's it, and I was like, yeah, me llené. So after after
Hey
after
yo. Hey yo. Hey
after
yo.
we're done eating, I was like, Ma, it's only 9 o'clock, I think. Can we drive by the venue and see if they let everyone in by now? Because, you know, come on, like everybody's like getting sick and whatever. So she was like, are you sure you want to go all the way over there again? I was like, oh yeah, yes, I want to drive by. And so got in my car, I drove by, and I pulled up right to the front, and I talked to one of the cops that was like doing security or whatever. I was like, hey, has the show started yet? And he was like, yeah, it just did. By the time I found parking and got inside,
I
I
was done.
missed your entire performance. Like I literally walked in and I saw you walk off the stage.
Yo. I'm saying, yo, I'm good. Yo, what's good? Yo, peace out. Have a good
No,
night.
but the point is, I'm not trying to be like, oh damn. But the point is, I still got to like go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I still made it, and then I got
Did
to
I
see
see you?
CN. I saw CNCO's whole performance. I saw you on the balcony, like on the top, and
Mm-hmm.
Josh came down and he like hung out with me and my mom for a little bit, and then he
Oh,
was
really
like,
dope.
yeah, I was like, oh, can I meet Yash? And he was like, yeah, let me go get him. But then it got really complicated with all the people being there and stuff, so he was like, oh, sorry, like I won't be able to like introduce you guys. And I was like, oh, don't worry
Ah,
about
dang.
it. Yeah, but
Dang.
that day was literally intense. Like it was so crazy.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
that sounds crazy.
insane.
I'm all chilling. I'm in my camerino, just drinking some water, like eating fruits, and you're going crazy.
Yeah, I was like in the middle of a hurricane.
Ay, hombre, amor, perdón. So
It's
sorry
all
that you had to
good.
go through that.
It's okay. But then your
Sorry.
album dropped at midnight, so it
Oh,
made
that day, right?
mm-hmm. It made up
Yo,
for it.
crazy. Fire, fire,
Mm-hmm.
fire.
Yeah, that weekend was unforgettable to say the least. It was very interesting.
Wow. Yeah, that was lit. I remember my album dropping. It's lit. Like, yo, pop, 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 pop. Honestly, I didn't even want it to be an album. It's not an album. For me, to me, it was an EP. But I guess it's an album now. But, but
Mm-hmm.
still, it's still great. But yeah, yo, crazy, crazy. Your
Yeah.
mom probably was upset. How was your mom?
She was tired. I mean,
She was
but she
tired. She was
wasn't mad.
wet.
Yeah, we both literally got so like I literally still have pictures. Like she took a picture of me standing in line, and then
Mm.
after it rained, she took another picture of me. It looked like two different people. Cause
Like
like
before and after.
you see my hair. It's just it has a lot of volume, so it was like this perfect like you know situation. And then when I got